Hey guys, my name is Mukajit Dai coming at you from Detroit, Michigan, and I wanted to talk to you about what I know so far about the third H1B lottery and when it will be announced, if it is going to be announced. So let's jump into the topic right away. It's like the second lottery where they selected about 77,000 new applicants, you can say. Out of those 77,000 people, a lot of the people have been selected multiple times. So let's say there are few candidates who have been selected 3 times, 4 times, 6 times. So what happens is, let's say if they choose to apply, then they will take one seat and those 4, 3 or 5 extra seats will go empty. So that's one thing you have to understand. Now, second is most of these candidates don't want to apply. Most of the consultancies, they don't want to apply because, again, like the first lottery, they are scared if they do apply and they go through this application process, there may be a chance that USCIS is going to look into them again. They're going to send them an intent to revoke or intent to deny, something like that. So a lot of folks are still scared about that and they don't want to pursue. Now, third thing I want you to understand is a lot of people who did get selected in this second lottery, a lot of them have lost their jobs. So many layoffs that has happened over last 6 months. So even after the first lottery, people who had lost those jobs, people for those jobs which they had applied for in March have gotten selected. So these people don't even have jobs and they're still getting selected. So what's going to happen to that? So most of them are going to go empty again. So what's happening is there is a percent of this 77,000 that is going to go empty. So the question really is going to be like, they have selected a little bit extra than, they have selected 77,000. And so there is a chance that, folks might end up applying and the second lottery might just be the last lottery. But here is what I have heard so far from the attorneys and some people I know in consultancies and consultancy businesses is that a lot of they are not going through it. They are not going through applications and stuff like that. And there will be a chance that there will be a third lottery. If you were to ask me what is the chance of third lottery, I would say that there's a good chance of the third lottery. And if it does happen, then, maybe about 15,000 more people might be getting selected. So, I hope the third lottery happens. I hope there is some, chance for it. If the third lottery is going to happen, when will it happen? So you see those 77,000 people who got selected in the second lottery, they have 90 days to apply for the lottery. So a lot of these people will have time till October 31st to apply for the lottery. So most probably if you were to hear about the third lottery, it will be in November timeframe. So because in November they'll find out how many people did not apply and then USCIS will do a third lottery. Again, there's a slim possibility, but I feel that there is a chance. And so they'll do that. And again, you see, whenever they do this lottery, they'll give another 3 months for those people to apply. So if you are in crunch time where your OPT is ending or you are going through certain issues where maybe you had those hopes on the third lottery, you wanna plan according to that. For example, let's say, if your company has been planning to send you to Canada, then maybe you can do that. Other options are like Day 1 CPT University, which I had to go to when I didn't get selected for my third lottery and my OPT ended. So I chose to go to Day 1 CPT University. Again, I do want to let you know that recently what I've heard about Day 1 CPT universities is some of these universities are getting a lot of RFEs. So be very careful about which universities you go to. If you don't know anything, just connect with me, send me an email. I'll post a link in the bio here, or just connect with me on Instagram and I'll share you the names of universities I went to or which I recommend, which I know certainly are like legitimate and you won't have any problems in future. You want to make sure you go to something that is legitimate, something that is not going to catch eye of USCIS, that oh wow, this is these people are doing it just for this reason. So be careful about that. And then third option is, you can also ask your company to move you in Canada, and you can work for a third party consultant who can take care of your employment and they will be paying you, but your company will be paying them. So there are companies like that they do that. So if you want to know about how to do that, also reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to connect you to those people there.